Hi, my name is Sofie. I'm out on a solo camping trip. It has been a very cold night, but a beautiful morning. I hope you'll join my adventure. Today I have booked a shelter at a campsite, or it's actually a private forest where someone has built their own shelter that you can rent. I think this winter camping is a bit challenging for me. It gets dark so early. Last weekend I went out on a solo camping trip, but ended up going home in the evening, and I felt a little bit like a failure. I think it was just a little bit too dark, too early, and I didn't really feel comfortable out there in the forest alone. I feel a lot better today. Right now I'm walking towards the campsite where I'm gonna spend the night. Super excited to see how it looks. I'm here. Look at this. This is so cozy. We have the shelter and a fire pit and a table and some benches. Really cozy. And look at the weather today. It's just so beautiful. Last night we had the first night with negative temperatures, so it is really cold today. It's only a bit after 3 in the afternoon, but the sun is already very low on the sky. So I need to set up my camp and get a fire going before it gets dark. I brought a new piece of gear today. It was my birthday 2 weeks ago. I turned 30 years old, and my parents bought me this super nice jacket to use out here in the winter time. It's just so nice and warm. And it's the first time I'm gonna really test it out. It's already pretty cold, and I know it's gonna be even colder in a couple of hours. I actually did bring my tent as well, because I was unsure how this campsite was gonna be. But I think I'm gonna spend the night in the shelter. It looks really cozy. And I'm gonna have a lot of room for just myself. I'm just gonna go explore the area a bit before it gets completely dark. It's just such a beautiful day. As I said, I have booked this campsite. It's not a public campground, it's a private owned, so I have paid a small fee to stay here. But then there's also the possibility to take some drinking water, and there is, I think, a small cabin with a fridge and a stove, I think. So I'm gonna go and check that out so I can get some water before it gets dark. Here we have the cabin. There is like a proper kitchen in here. So nice. And a fridge down here. So if it becomes really cold, I'm gonna escape in here. But hopefully not. I'm planning to build a very big fire. So it's not in here that I'm gonna be able to get water. There's no tap on this sink, but there is a different house up here where I should be able to take some water. So let's go and find that. I have been struggling a bit with going camping when it becomes dark at like 4:30 in the afternoon. I think it's a lot of hours just staying out there in the dark forest by yourself. Last weekend I went out set up my tent, set up all my gear, and then I decided to pack everything up and go home. I felt really silly, but yeah, at the same time I just really didn't feel like staying there through the night. So I'm very happy that I packed up and went back home, but I also really want to succeed with going camping here in the fall and winter time. I can already feel that today is a lot better. I think just knowing that I have booked this place and I have paid for it, so it's just only me that's gonna be here, that already gives me a bit more peace of mind. So from what I read, I should be able to turn on the water in here and then use the tap that is right here. Let's see what's hiding in here. So I couldn't figure out to turn on the water, but I sent a text to the guy running the place, so hopefully he will reply. Otherwise I have a bit more than 2 liters of water, so I think that's actually okay. Now it's time to go and build that campfire. Look at this beautiful sky. I think I chose the perfect day to go camping. Now the sun is officially gone, and let me check the time. It's only 15 minutes past 4, so the days are really short now. My fire is starting to look really good, and I got my lights up in the shelter, so it's just so cozy now. The sky is just so beautiful out here. I'm really happy that I made it out here, and I don't feel anxious at all, even though that I have been on a few solo camping trips by now. I still have my ups and downs with these experiences. It feels a little bit like cheating that I'm just able to take unlimited firewood in this shed right next to the campsite. But I'll take it because it is starting to get really cold. So this fire is very much needed. I just went out in the field to look at the sunset. It is just so beautiful. I'm just sitting here staring into the fire, but I think it's time for me to get started on some dinner. For dinner I'm gonna try and cook something new, something I've never tried to cook over an open fire before. I'm really excited. I am gonna try to make a pizza. So before I left home I prepared some dough, and I have brought my big and heavy pan, and then I'm gonna try and make a pepperoni pizza. Wish me luck. So I have my dough that I prepared this morning at home, and I have my pizza sauce, some spicy salami, and some cheese, of course, and then I'm gonna chop up an onion. I have my big and heavy pan that I'm gonna heat up and cook my pizza on. Now let's see if I can make this dough into something that looks like a pizza. I am gonna save some for my breakfast tomorrow. I have also brought some baking paper so that I'm sure that the dough doesn't stick to the pan. So my plan is to cook it on one side for a little bit and then flip it and then add all the filling and then cook it again. I'm not sure if this is the right way to do it, but I'm gonna try. Oh, this is so hot. It's already starting to look good on the other side. So I think actually I need to take it out. Important question. Should the cheese be over or under the pepperoni? Leave your answer in the comment. It's looking good. Time to get it back over the fire. I think right now it's getting baked a lot from the bottom, but nothing is really going on at the top. So I'm gonna try and wrap it in some tin foil and see if that's gonna create like an oven effect. Not the prettiest setup, but maybe it will work. I think that it's about to be done. It's looking really good. I can't wait to try it. My very first campfire pizza is looking really good. Let's see how it tastes. I think it's even better than when I make it at home. I definitely added enough cheese. Maybe a little bit too much. The spicy salami is really spicy. The pizza was really good, but I could only eat half of it. Maybe I'll have some a bit later. It has gotten really cold. It is just 1 degree now, so I'm just trying to stay warm sitting here next to the fire. I'm considering to save up to buy some of those puffer pants, same as like my jacket, but as a pair of pants. I feel they are very warm and cozy. If anyone has experience with those, please leave a comment. I'd love to know if they are worth the money. I did bring a little campfire project. I'm working on a spoon, but as you can see, it's not very spoon-like. It's kind of missing the curve in here. As I said, it was my birthday recently, and from my very sweet colleagues I got this the fire is smoking a lot. I got this very cool tool that I can use to kind of cut out the wood inside of the spoon. So that is gonna be my evening project. As I'm sitting here carving my spoon, I'm just thinking a little bit about the year that has passed. Now we only have a bit more than a month left of 2025. So I was just thinking back. This year I made a New Year resolution that I wanted to try to do solo camping for the first time. And I did. I did it in April. And I succeeded, and I felt very proud. And I believe this is probably my 5th solo camping trip, or it's my 5th trip that I'm gonna hopefully succeed with. I have been out on a couple of trips where I ended up going home. Actually 3 trips total. So I guess half I succeed and half I end up going home. Maybe that statistics is changed next year. But I just really love that I have found the joy in going out alone, and that I see that I'm actually also able to go out alone. I don't have to convince my friends or my boyfriend to go with me. I can just go by myself, and I actually have a really good time in my own company. This is also the year where I started this YouTube channel that has been so crazy. After I posted my first video and a lot of you guys watched it, I don't even know what to say. I think it's really crazy, and I feel very honored and very lucky to have this kind of success on YouTube. I would have never guessed that for myself. Looking back, I don't think I fit into the YouTuber category, but I found out that I love to share these experiences, and I really enjoy creating these films. And also, I'm very, very grateful for all the kind feedback I get on this channel. So I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you for the support, and thank you for watching. It means a lot to me, and I'm just so happy to share this experience with you. I think my spoon is starting to look good. Maybe I can use it as like a camping spoon, or maybe I'll use it as a Christmas present for someone in my family. Let's see. I think I have found my new camping hobby. I really enjoy just sitting here and carving the wood. I would really like to try and make my own mug out of wood. So maybe I'll try that on my next trip. Now it's getting a bit late, and I just realized that I didn't even put up my sleeping system yet. So I think it's time for me to go and do that. Now I have set up my sleeping system and made my bed. in here. It's looking really cozy. This is such a big shelter for just me. So now I have placed myself all the way up against the wall. So I'm hoping that I will not be too cold. Now I think it's time for me to jump into my sleeping bag. Hopefully it's a little bit warmer down there. I'm all tucked in, lying here in my sleeping bag. I'm a little bit cold on my feet, but I hope that they will warm up. I am gonna go to bed now. Good night. Good morning. It has been very, very cold this night. My feet are still cold. They have been that all night. But after I put on my jacket, my body was okay. But it's just my feet that are extremely cold. Now it's a bit after 7 in the morning and the sun is starting to get up. So I think I'm just gonna get up and make a campfire and heat up my feet. It's a very cold and very beautiful morning. Look at the frost on the leaves. While the fire gets going, I'm gonna make some coffee. So today I'm gonna help some family move into their new house. They bought a house very close to here actually. So this is also why I chose to be at this spot. For my breakfast, I'm gonna cook up some of the dough that I also used for my pizza yesterday. So I'm gonna make some bread. And I also bought a couple of eggs and some ham. So I think that's gonna be really delicious. I really don't feel like touching this very cold dough. But I guess there's no way out of it. Ooh, it's cold. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit over the fire. My breakfast is ready. It's looking so good. This is just a perfect morning. This was such a good breakfast. Now I need to pack up all my stuff. I have packed up all my gear and I'm almost ready to go. I just need to finish up my coffee. I have all my stuff and my trash, and now I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for watching my video and supporting my channel. It really means a lot. Please make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I will post new videos every other weekend.